The following program is rated TV MALV. It contains strong language and violence. It is intended only for mature audiences. Viewer discretion advised.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is your boy Brian Williams, and I am joined on my right by the most handsome man in the world, LeVar Johnson. Ring of Glory, Genesis of Glory, my dog. How are you doing tonight?
Man, I am glad to be here. When I got the call, you know, I immediately had to pick up and get on a plane straight here, and I'm so excited to be here in ROG, GOG, and I'm just absolutely hyped. How about yourself?
We love to hear that, my man. It has been such a long time. The resurgence of TCN, 2 long years since they have had a company under their banner. But tonight that all changes as Ring of Glory's debut pay-per-view is going to sit here and make marks in the professional wrestling industry. As folks, do not go anywhere as me and the big man are about to break down the card. Genesis of Glory is about to start right now. An explosive night filled with action, and first, as our first matchup in ROG history is going to include Adrian Alpha, the aerial assassin, looking to take on the stud in Santos Gutierrez. Both men making their name on the independent scene domestically and internationally. Kick us off in Ring of Glory, Genesis of Glory. We keep it rolling as we have beef on the menu as Bull Bronson, San Antonio's baby boy, looks to make a mark in Ring of Glory as he takes on the beast, Komodo. Both of these men have seen each other before in different promotions, and now they clash here in Ring of Glory, with the winner being one half of the inaugural World Championship match at a later date. Next up, we still have beef on the menu as Liam McGuire, the London Brawler, looks to take on Casey the King. Both of these men unfamiliar with one another, but both heavy hitters, both respected in where they come from, and now both have found their way into ROG to determine who the other half of the World Championship match will be. The first keep on rolling as the tag team division is born tonight. Austin Stevenson, Anthony Palmer, lifelong friends, look to take on Lincoln Mack and Cruz with Brothers in Arms as the genesis of the tag team division starts tonight at Genesis of Glory. We have international representation as Nino Infinito, Super Titan, El Tigre, and Toro Bravo will show us exactly how we throw it down Lucha Libre style in the Fatal 4 Fantastico. But folks, there is so much more. Do not go anywhere as Ring of Glory starts now. man, LeVar, it is go time, my dude. We are here, Ring of Glory, Genesis of Glory. It all starts right here. The very first match of this company's history goes down right now as Adrian Alpha makes his way to the ring.
Man, you don't understand how excited I am to be a part of this. With this packed out crowd, the energy in here is absolutely unmatched. And man, first pay-per-view, and this kid Adrian Alpha right here looks like he's ready to go and definitely ready to make a mark. And hey, hopefully that's what we get to see.
We have two young studs in their prime contending in the first match in ROG. This is not just a single match, LeVar. This is legacy. Can you imagine? This is the first match in the company's history. Imagine walking out of here the victor.
And this man, Santos Gutierrez, could definitely be the victor. And it's just like getting that W could mean so much. You're the first ever winner here, and that could maybe just lead to something more and more down the line. You could start the streak. You get your way to the belt, and hopefully one of these men take that momentum from tonight and drives it towards their future.
Speaking of belts, man, that's exactly it. These are prize fighters, LeVar. These guys, especially Santos Gutierrez, the Gutierrez family name in Mexico, my God, champions have come from that bloodline. And that is exactly what Santos Gutierrez is looking to do here in the United States. This man and Adrian Alpha both have signed full-time contracts to ROG, and tonight one of them is going to walk out the victor of the first match.
Absolutely love that. Love that we brought Santos into the States to put on an absolute banger against Adrian Alpha. Let's get this match started.
First match in ROG history. Santos trying to start strong, going quick, but Alpha denying that, LeVar.
Bring to that face buster. Quick pin attempt one, and a big kick out by Gutierrez as he looks to get back to his feet and gets caught with a single leg straight to the mouth.
That is just one of those things where Alpha's flying already, baby, and that's exactly what the fans at ringside can know to come and expect from ROG is high-flying, gritty athleticism, and that is what these two men are already showing us in our opening moments.
And like you said, these boys are young, so they can definitely fly, move around. They're in their prime. They got them hops, the strength, as Alpha cranks on the neck of Gutierrez and slams him down.
Alpha refusing to give Santos any breath. This man knows exactly who Santos Gutierrez is. Don't act like Adrian Alpha is not a world-renowned performer, because this kid is, LeVar. This guy has been all over the world. He used to perform under the TCN banner. This man used to be a title contender some years ago, back in the WZW days. Yeah, do the deep check in the lore, kids. I know all about it.
And man, and that's what you got to do for some of these young cats out here, because you never know where they've been, what they've done. But Adrian Alpha has definitely made a mark in a few places. Quick pin attempt again, two, ooh, and a kick out by Gutierrez, but it's getting kind of close. First it went from 1 and 2 as he gets lifted up to the shoulders.
Alpha Avalanche connects LeVar. 1, 2, this could do it. Oh, good God. Alpha looking a little stunned himself.
Absolutely, but Alpha has been straight gas all match as he gets hooked up on the back, drop to the neck.
Do you hear it? Do you hear what these fans are already saying? Opening minutes of the first match, and we already have Fight Forever and Santos Gutierrez kill switch 360. This could do it. Good God, is it over?
1, 2. Oh my God, and an out of nowhere victory that definitely would have been, as Gutierrez now is going to see what it feels like to be in a driver's seat as he just mounts Alpha, and Alpha from the second rope, driving that Dean down to the face.
Jeez, it looks like that knee hit the throat of Adrian Alpha, but that is exactly what these guys are doing. They are not stopping. This is 100% hands and fists. These guys know what is at stake. They don't want to walk out of this match as the first loser, as Adrian Alpha not allowing Santos to bask in his glory.
And Adrian Alpha coming with them hands, but Gutierrez a little too quick for him, slipping over and putting them educated feet to work. And Brian, I want to ask you, man, again, this is the first match in history of ROG at a pay-per-view. These guys are setting the tone for the entire company. What do you think the mindset is going on between these two?
You know, it's all about that dog-eat-dog world. Both of them had to get respect from one another early on, and that is exactly what happened when we saw both men hit 2 huge shots. Adrian Alpha going for the cover here, only a 1. But, you know, that's exactly to your point, LeVar. These guys know what is at line. These guys know that they do not want to lose this match, and that is exactly why they are both on the gas pedal so hard.
Absolutely, as Gutierrez is pounding Alpha on the ropes and now gonna send him to the outside of the ring. And we was talking about a little bit of that high flying prowess. Now we're seeing it from both men as he goes through the middle rope, drop kick straight to the mouth. That's gotta taste terrible.
That size 9.5 boot to the mouth does not feel good, LeVar, as Adrian Alpha immediately showing Santos he does not appreciate that, as we get a big Hurricane Rana on the outside of the ring, but Santos unfazed and just kicks Adrian Alpha right in the face with a big knee.
And these boys is absolutely not afraid to brawl on the outside, which we love to see, as Alpha just gets dropped face first on the apron, hardest part of the ring, and that's definitely got to do some damage to the face. But Alpha looking unfazed right now.
Already at a 5 count, the referee taking his time, clearly does not want to have a count out in the first matchup. Adrian Alpha circling the ring, giving himself a moment to breathe here as he gets in the ring. Santos quickly following suit as Santos, oh, he falls into it. Alpha one more time. Alpha avalanche connects.
Oh my God, this definitely could be it. 2, and a big kick out from Gutierrez again. That avalanche, Alpha avalanche, I apologize how you say it, can't get the job done quite yet, but the fight and Gutierrez just won't say die.
Oh, wait a minute, that huge elbow drop, hooking the leg. Oh, wow. Talk about that never say die spirit, LeVar.
Absolutely, man. That elbow was straight to the heart, and oh, maybe looking for Alpha Avalanche one more time and a big shot to the gut. Now Gutierrez, ooh, nice leg trip here, and a palm strike straight to the skull. At least Alpha knows how to put his hands up, but hey, it's not looking like it's
wait a minute. Kill switch 360 again. In the middle of the ring, that has to do it. Alpha has to be out.
1, 2.
Wow.
Big kick out again, and these boys are going for shot after shot after shot, but what's gonna get the job done?
Oh, that backpack stunner!
Oh my God!
I don't know if I might be gloating, LeVar.
Absolutely not, after being hit with 2 Avalanche Alphas, but that glow got...
We already got some color.
Man, bleeding across the forehead, then mounted strikes coming into play over and over again during the match, and now Gutierrez slowing it down, working on the other limbs, trying to weaken Alpha down.
Really trying to wear Alpha down with Santos, and that's something that he doesn't want people to get confused with. Santos Gutierrez, this man, he can fly, he can fight, but do not act like he cannot throw hands with the best of them.
What a big drop kick to the knee, and a big fly Hurricane Rana from Alpha, and that blood might have just activated something in him, turning in to that second gear as he did like a big swinging neck breaker crashing down to the mat.
He refuses to stay down though, LeVar. This guy just keeps getting up. He's like a cyborg.
Absolutely, and another neck breaker trying to keep him down, but no, Gutierrez is going to sweep the legs and back to the open wound, the mounted strikes. And he right now he's brutalizing him, Brian.
Oh, but look at Alpha finally. After a few attempts, Adrian Alpha finally realized he has to get out of harm's way. You know, at the end of the day, regardless if that blood made him go into second or third gear, he is losing blood, and it is quick. That is causing so much, degeneration of his energy. He could potentially gas out here, LeVar.
Absolutely. And you see he's kind of taking a few steps back, trying to go to the corner, get a breather.
Oh, wait a minute. Adrian Alpha, I think he's setting up for it. Yes, sir! Alpha DDT! And I think Santos Gutierrez is busted open as well.
Oh my God. And another big kick out from Gutierrez. I thought that was about to be game over. Oh, full speed from the other side of the ring. Big kick. to the chest and gonna hook him up in another big scoop exploder suplex from Alpha.
Oh, what is this? Yet again, calling for it, LeVar, you know the name?
Alpha DDT! Straight out the corner. Could that finally be game over? 1, 2, 3. Adrian Alpha setting the tone how any first match should be for ROG in Genesis of Glory, picking up the biggest win and the first win in company history we love to see.
Wow, wow, wow! What an opening match, and folks, do not go anywhere. We have a night filled with so much more, as me and LeVar will be right back.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to match 2 of GOG, and man, after that first match, I am absolutely excited for what we're about to have up next. Brian, how you feeling?
LeVar, after a first match of that proportion, you just know that management had to step it up, and now we got big, meaty men ready to bang on some meat. No pause, all play, as the London Brawler himself, Liam McGuire, makes his stateside debut in Ring of Glory at Genesis of Glory.
I absolutely love the talent we have coming in to ROG. Hopefully they're here permanently, and we got everybody from London, from Mexico, from all over the world. It is just great to see.
A man that has traveled all around the world, a man who I would have to say is a bit full of himself, but a man who is full of potential and athleticism. It's this man right here, Casey King. The man who I've seen all across the world in many different promotions, on the underground, on the middling level, on the top level, but Casey King has found his main level, and that is at Ring of Glory. This right here, this is a proving grounds match, LeVar. I have been told tonight there are 2 marquee heavyweight championship contender matches, and that is one of them right here, as Liam McGuire and Casey King, the victor of this match, will face the victor from the main event at a later show to decide who will be the first ever Ring of Glory World Heavyweight Champion.
We already have, we was talking about the first match, had a lot riding on it, being the first match in ROG history, but this right here, this is for the shot at the gold, at the belt, and we're about to see who wants it more. As we start out the match with a shoulder breaker off the rip, that power coming out to play.
These are 250-pound plus men. And we just saw Liam McGuire pick up Casey King as if he's a child. And look at that. You got to feel a little bit full of yourself after doing that sort of strength, LeVar.
Absolutely. As he gets sent off the ropes, Casey King gonna show some strength of his own. Big belly-to-belly suplex, tossing him over the head.
This is exactly going to be the type of match that you all at home think this is going to be. It's going to be a proving ground match. It's going to be a match where we're going to sit there and we're going to see 2 big, beefy men beefing meat with one another, proving and trying to assert their dominance. As Liam McGuire, what's he got here? Is he, whoa, my goodness.
Over the shoulder, crushing those ribs with the grip. Is Casey King able to slip out, but gets caught, gets sent to the corner. And now Liam McGuire looking to put him in his wheelhouse, but no, King with a big elbow to the face. Belly to belly again.
That did not feel good. Liam's legs were catching those turnbuckles as Casey King getting a little fancy. Liam McGuire not taking that. Moonsault denied, as Casey King now going to get a little bit more brutish with it. The back and forth by these 2 athletes is incredible, LeVar.
Hey man, what we do love to see, not only big meaty men just slamming each other and getting rough, getting violent, Love to see big man trying to fly. Like, I love that moonsault attempt. I love to see that as a big man myself.
Oh!
Just laying out McGuire with a spear.
Now that was a kingly spear if I'd ever seen one, LeVar.
Oh my God. And the ring awareness. That's the two words that simply divides what Liam McGuire just did. Didn't know if he had the power to kick out, so he just grabs the nearest thing close to him and grabs the rope. Smart play to get up out of there.
Oh, God. Talk about grabbing the nearest thing, and that's exactly what Casey King is doing. He's not done yet, LeVar. Look at the strength.
Christ. Straight from off the ground. Oh, I thought he was going to do it again. I was about to flip this announce table. Man, the power on display is just, it's getting me hyped, Jordan. It's getting me hyped, Brian. How you feeling?
Oh, my God. Talk about the strength again. Just Casey King laying it down on Liam McGuire, finally getting out of harm's way. He needed that. As now Liam McGuire, oh, wait a minute, as he connects with a huge forearm.
Straight to the back of the neck. That's a kill shot right there, too. Oh, that almost got the job done. But as you were saying, Brian, you've seen Casey King all over the...
Stop you in your tracks, LeVar. That could be it. Flipping him inside out. Casey King just gutting out a kick out there, staying in this match. Both of these men know how important this match is. They want to try and make history and become the first ever Ring of Glory World Heavyweight Champion as Liam McGuire. Brutal sidewalk slam, sending Casey King to the ground, but King has an answer.
Big boy power slam by McGuire, but King showing no effect. But I wanted to ask, you said you've seen King in a lot of places. I want you to, like, tell me more about that. Let me know what King's capable of. I haven't seen much of him.
What I can tell you is that this man has grown over the years. He's been in the business for quite some time, you know, and I've watched his growth. This guy went from being a 210-pound light heavyweight champion across multiple promotions in Northeast America and in India, in Japan, to where now he's a 255-pound heavyweight, making his name for himself here in Ring of Glory. This guy has unrelenting cardio. We've seen his strength so far, but that's something that we also can't underestimate here, is because while he is a big man, it's exactly what you like by seeing that athleticism, by that speed. But right now, look at Liam McGuire, firm in the driver's seat, just laying the beat down onto Casey King.
Oh, King gets that big rollover, two quick forearms to the jaw as he tries to look to get back in control, but I might have spoke too soon. No,
commentators curse Liz. Big screw slam.
Got it. Liam with these simple but quick moves, proven to get the job done. Big running European uppercut, could have knocked his lights out. 1, 2. Oh, big kick out from Casey King.
Casey King has the heart of a warrior, LeVar. This man refuses to go down, but Jesus, London calling is what connects.
That might have just put him down permanently. 2.
Oh my God.
The ring awareness 100% coming out to play from both men. We love to see just smart, but laid out again with another lariat, and he might be looking for the third and final strike.
Casey King, look at the counter!
Finally watching the clothesline after getting laid out with it twice.
Oh no, Casey King has Liam up. Kingmaker connects! That has to be it!
1, 2. Forcing that big shoulder up. Definitely gonna take out a lot. Is Casey King maybe looking for it one more time?
Oh man, and he's gonna get it, LeVar.
I think he got it. Kingmaker.
The second one back to back, Liam McGuire. Oh my God, and he musters the strength to kick out. Both of these guys have been hit with each other's strongest finishing maneuver, and they both are still in it. This is one of those matches where you just know anything can happen and anything can end this match in any given moment. I love the word any.
At this point, I'm surprised somebody hasn't gone through the ring yet. With the amount of throws and powers, the effect of that Kingmaker sending shockwaves through the arena. I'm surprised Liam didn't just collapse through the ring, man. He's just, like you said, 250 plus. as King gets hung up on that top rope.
McGuire drops his throat on the rope. Can Casey King power out? Oh, Liam McGuire steals the victory. Ends up getting that buzzer beater victory over Casey King. Casey King causing a ruckus on the outside. You can tell he is not pleased with that defeat, but Liam McGuire showed that veteran prowess here tonight.
And all that trauma to the head, the beat down, the lariat, definitely got to him. But ladies and gentlemen, don't go nowhere. We got more action for you coming up next.
We roll on with the show, folks, is in the backstage area. Newly signed Sean Sky is awaiting us. Sean, how's it going?
Ring of Glory is now bestowed with the luxury of having the one, the only, the man who will lead you on the path to righteousness, the righteous one, Dorian Grace. For too long has the industry of professional wrestling been tainted. We have seen wrestlers lose their way and focus on the wrong things. I am here to change that. You all will bear witness to the change at hand. I am merciful. I am glory. I am Dorian Grace. This individual, Sean Sky. He was just a mere sacrifice in the way for the righteous one. Sean is a talented man. However, I must show him the way to righteousness. While on the very first episode of Glory Grappling, Sean, I must welcome you to the path of righteousness. Until then, take my hand and come with the righteous one.
Genesis of Glory rolls on as LeVar, my man. We have seen many firsts in this show. We've seen the first singles match, we've seen the first fatal four-way match, but now, my man, we get to see the first tag team match in ROG history as Austin Stevenson, Anthony Palmer, ASAP look to make their claim in this division as one of the founding teams in the ROG tag team division.
Tag team action is an absolute staple in any brand, and it absolutely, for me, is definitely a make or break, and hopefully they show out tonight and show why the tag team division is going to be real important to watch.
To have a first, LeVar, you need to have a second team in this matchup, and that second team is Philadelphia's own brothers in arms, Lincoln Mack and Cruz.
These boys look like they own Go, the smooth, the swagger. You see the way they're walking that confidence, you know, and you gotta love to see that coming into a pay-per-view, coming into your first match, that certain feel that you know you're gonna go in here and try to pull out a W. I hope they can back that up in the ring.
Exactly what you said. I completely agree with you. Both of these teams look absolutely confident in their abilities. Both world-renowned teams, been all over the world, especially brothers in arms. These guys have been together for years on years. ASAP being the newish team out of these two. But you know what? At the end of the day, this is both of their first performance in an ROG ring. Genesis of Glory, folks, thank you so much for staying with us. This has been a historic night. Your boy Brian Williams joined with him with one of the goatiest men alive, LeVar Johnson. It has been an absolute honor so far, and we are about to call the first tag team match in ROG history, LeVar.
Man, I'm just so ready to get it started, man. Tag team action. Who doesn't love to see it? Like, you can just see the packed out crowds here is pumped to see this tag team match get underway, and they won't have to wait too soon.
The one thing with tag team wrestling and tag team action is this match can end up in any sort of way. We could see both men in the ring at the same time. We could see both men outside of the ring. It's all crazy. We have ASAP. We have Brothers in Arms. Let's go.
Let's go. Cruz starting off the match and getting a drop kick straight to the face. And another one back to back. As you said, Brothers in Arms may have that experience, but that, as you said, ASAP is the newer tag team, and they definitely got to come out here with something to prove.
Anthony Palmer, quick tag to get out of the ring. Austin Stevenson getting in the ring. Something that you can notice between these two teams is you have two smaller guys and then one big brute, as Cruz is the big meaty man out of Brothers in Arms. Don't act like Lincoln Mack isn't too small. Oh my goodness. Austin Stevenson bouncing off the ropes. And that's something that Cruz is going to have to be very wary of, LeVar.
Absolutely, absolutely. Especially with these quick tags back and forth. Conserving energy between Austin and taking out the partner smart. You might have said they may have some more experience, but hey, it's seeming to show from ASAP here as they go to the apron, gonna lift them up in a big X suplex, lifting up the big man and driving him down.
Anthony Palmer, man, he's here to show up, man, and you know, right now that's exactly what he's doing as he has Cruz in between the legs and a big forearm to the forehead of Cruz. They have the big man down, and right now in the early going, ASAP is in firm control.
Absolutely controlling the big man easily, not letting him get a tag, but as soon as I say that, commentator's curse comes into play as Mac catching a boot right to the gut, trying to rush in, and now catching a big, spinning, rotating brain buster, going for the pin. One, and a big kick out from Mac.
Again, Mac not wanting to fall that easily this early on in the match with a huge Hurricane Rana taking Anthony Palmer down. And this is exactly what Brothers in Arms wants right now, LeVar. They want to keep Anthony Palmer away from Austin Stevenson, so then that way he cannot tag out. You want to wear one man down, and that way it's an easier way to get out of this match.
Absolutely. You see the separation. They're keeping him in their corner, cutting off the ring. You see they're doing like no certain things to try to give him any space. You see he's trying to crawl to his corner, but immediately cutting him off. This is a very smart place. Brother in Arms right here as a big stunner gets delivered.
Again, Mac tagging in Cruz. Seems like the big man wants to get back in the ring. Anthony Palmer maybe playing a little bit of possum here as he has Cruz up, Death Valley driver, planting the big man on the ground, but Cruz refusing to stay down as Anthony Palmer is swarming on him.
Cruz might be refusing to stay down, but with this hurry-up offense from Palmer is the big rotating forearm to the chin. Might have just put Cruz out cold, and now Palmer going to continue to wear him down constantly. And hey, that's what you got to do to a big man, especially with having a smaller size. Oh my God, 630 senton.
Oh, look at that. I don't know if you've seen that, LeVar, but it looked as if maybe Mac was a little bit tripped up on the referee there. Luckily, Cruz had the strength in him to kick out of that. That vicious 630 as the crowd chanting tag team wrestling. And now, just as I said, we got both men on both sides getting involved here. But Anthony Palmer is on fire.
Absolutely. He's been on all gas, no brakes, taking out both men. Our Brothers in Arms, and he delivers another big rotating forearm to the chin, and again gonna wear the big man down. But you gotta wonder, when did the fatigue come into play? When is he gonna tag out?
Shooting star press did not land where it was needed as Cruz has him up. Cruz, the knees to the back, just planting Anthony Palmer on the ground. This could be it. Austin Stevenson watching from the apron, having complete faith in his tag team partner. Only a 2 count. Cruz wisely tagging out to Lincoln Mac, LeVar.
I mean, hey, you gotta love having faith in your partner, but you have to be cautious. You never know. That could be game over. That was a real close 2 count, and having that faith in your partner could have been a mistake. As another big kick out. And now Mac is gonna be in control in a big, rotating DD. Oh no, Star Dog millionaire from out of nowhere. Pin attempt one more time, and the faith disappeared there. Coming in and immediately breaking up the pin, saving Anthony Palmer.
You know, I don't even think it was maybe not having the faith. I think it's a teammate wisely knowing when he needs to get involved. Seemed like maybe Austin Stevenson, knew what was going on. Maybe he scouted Brothers in Arms before he came into this match. But something that I've noticed here is, you know, this has pretty much been an Anthony Palmer showing here. And that does make me worry that maybe he's going to gas himself out, and commentator's curse is a real thing.
Absolutely, but that might have been a little bit of luck, because you could see how Powers was walking over to the corner, getting a little, you saw he was walking a little slower, breathing a little heavier. But as the freshest man coming into the match, dumping him to the mat. What is he looking for? Split leg moonsault, beautifully executed. Pin, 2, big kick out. Brothers in Arms still in this match.
Notice how Cruz got in. He was paying attention closely. Lincoln Mack kicked out on his own. Big German suplex, putting Austin Stevenson down. And then Lincoln Mack trying to powerbomb him, but Austin rolls it through. Oh, but look at that. Anthony Palmer maybe bought Lincoln Mack some time, as now Cruz is back in the ring. Austin welcomes him. Oh my God.
Jesus, that dive to the knee just turned that man inside out and made him do a flip. But Power showing little to no effect as a big kick to the chin.
Oh, wait a second. It looked as if Cruz maybe rolled out, played a little bit of possum, running in on the opposite side with the huge spine buster connecting. Good Lord, Austin might be knocked out.
Too close but no cigar. Absolutely. That spine buster, you seen a little torque he had in the spin coming down. That could definitely deliver some serious damage, and we'll see how that play out later. But right now, Powers then showing no effect, pulling off some of that strength, taking down the big man, and now going for a quick tag out.
Anthony Palmer back in the ring here after some well-deserved rest. Talking a little bit of smack talk to Cruz there. LeVar has once again going to put him in between the legs, and another vicious forearm to the crown of his head.
And ASAP has been in control, and that's the third rotating elbow to Cruz. Cruz has got to absolutely be feeling rocked. That chin. Oh, great tag awareness from his partner right there.
Anthony Palmer wisely. Oh wow, he is just getting out of the ring after that. Maybe his headspace was rocked up a little bit after that quick attack by Lincoln Mack. But Austin Stevenson planting Cruz yet again on the mat. LeVar, we could be seeing the beginning of the end.
Stevenson going to the top rope. You got to be wondering what's he looking for here.
Oh, God. The human sacrifice cannonball won, but Lincoln Mack wisely getting involved there and refusing to lose this match.
Standing moonsault rolled out the way, and now Mack finally trying to get back in control. Now here goes the shred. Big Northern Lights suplex. And you got to say that Mack, that Brothers in Arms have definitely been on point when it comes to knowing when to get in the ring, break up a pin, knowing when somebody's been in danger, especially for Mack, who's taken a big beating in these matchups.
Cruz stammering and getting on his feet. Austin Stevenson does not hit that human sacrifice cannonball, as Cruz tagging into his partner Mack for a desperate relief.
And now Mack gonna get sent to the corner. ASAP has been, even with these quick tags in and out from Brothers in Arms, ASAP has been on it at all times. Anytime one gets in the ring, they're immediately there, immediately on the attack. Just some very smart plays from ASAP here.
You try and notice how Mack trying to slow the match down, tagging out to Cruz. I don't know if that was wise there, as they had Austin Stevenson on the ground, both men. Oh, looks like they didn't get the upper hand here. Mack quickly got tagged back in. Maybe a little bit of a fake out, but now ASAP once again, LeVar, back on the attack.
Absolutely, little tag move right there. Love to see that. And now Powers going back to the top rope. What's it? Maybe look for that human sacrifice one more time. Did it maybe connect a little? Maybe clipped him a bit?
It doesn't matter, because Cruz is there to save Mack, repaying the favor. Austin Stevenson, you seen there, tried to get a little shot in on Cruz before he left the ring, but he could not. Dragging Mack into the center of the ring. You got to wonder what ASAP is thinking here.
ASAP's got to be thinking about that finishing maneuver, something to get this job done over with, because nothing's been able to put him away. The human sacrifices, the 630s, Now, at this point, they got to be wondering what is going to work to put Bugs and Arms in the ground.
You got to sit there and notice how Cruz has so much red on his chest and his stomach that it just running into the ring, it has to be exhausting. The second human sacrifice cannonball, Mac getting out of harm's way, and we got Cruz back in. Cruz being the absolute Iron Man of this match, and goodness! God. This could be it. He is deep in the Brothers in Arms corners, but look at that. Austin Stevenson, LeVar, the ring awareness.
True showing of brain over bronze right there. Being smart, grabbing the ropes, knowing his partner was a little too far, maybe didn't have the effort to kick out, but knew he could reach out for the ropes and keep this match and keep ASAP inside of this match. As now him and Cruz going back and forth, and Cruz just using that strength and beating him over the head.
We got Mac back in the ring. Austin Stevenson just barely getting back in time as he eats a big drop kick. Cruz on the apron, getting back in. You got to wonder what he was doing there. Huge Hurricane Rana yet again.
And the speed from Mac has definitely been on display here. Again, going to that apron. I think he maybe going for some type of move, but
maybe Austin's getting up just quick.
Keeps getting up constantly. But that's that fight, that's that heart that you got to try to beat out of him.
And I mean, hey, you know, these guys at the end of the day, it hasn't been confirmed yet, but they're trying to show the world that they are the best tag team out there, and smashing uppercut from the top rope, LeVar, and he doesn't even go for the cover.
Absolutely not. That, like I said, you got to look for something that can finish a job. And that might not have been it, and Cruz wisely saving his teammate there.
Mac getting Cruz back in. Austin Stevenson is lifeless on the mat right now. Cruz has him. Oh, but Stevenson gets that big reversal there. Stevenson, huge super kick to the chin.
And now finally going to get Aiden back into the match. And again, as you said, these two in the ring right now has been the absolute workhorses. Oh my God, and the vicious spine buster again.
Anthony Palmer and Cruz, you're absolutely correct. They have been the Iron Men, the workhorses of this matchup. As now Cruz getting Anthony in their corner and now throwing him. Oh, wait a minute, LeVar. Oh, my. Oh, Cruz. He's it.
Like a big missile. A human-sized missile. That's now Mac back on that apron. Look at one more time. Springboard uppercut.
Yet another one of those huge apron springboard uppercuts getting Cruz in. Brothers in Arms finding a second life here as both of these guys were resurgent. Big time! A huge maneuver for the third time in this matchup. Oh, but Austin Stevenson saving Anthony Palmer just in time as Palmer tries running and getting that hot tag here, but LeVar, it does not matter.
Knocking out that knee one more time, over and over and again. Brother in Arms back with these quick tags. Gotta be disoriented.
Oh, look at this, look at this!
Spin around. The dog millionaire once again.
Palmer's not around. 1, 2. Brothers in Arms steals it, LeVar.
And that's what it's all about. Making the plays, picking out the wisest moments. Palmer wasn't on the apron, and they knew right then, right there, it was time to go for the finish and end the match.
Brothers in Arms victorious here tonight in the first ROG tag match, folks. The mysterious co-main event is up next. Me and LeVar are gonna be there. Do not go anywhere. Glory is in all shapes and forms, and all fighting styles are welcome at Ring of Glory as Genesis of Glory rolls on, ladies and gentlemen, as we have a fatal four-way Fantastico match, a pure exhibition out of Mexico as our first challenger is El Tigre making his way to the ring, LeVar Johnson. You just know how much I love Lucha Libre, and this is my bread and butter.
Absolutely, and this match is about to be the pure definition of what Lucha Libre is about to bring to ROG, and I personally cannot wait. We about to get some flips. El Tigre definitely looks like he's going to bring that power, and I'm just so very excited.
There is going to be such a clash of styles in this matchup, folks. You think you saw something with Adrian Alpha versus Santos Gutierrez. You saw something with a tag team match or a big meaty men match, but no, let me tell you, you have seen nothing yet as Toro Bravo makes his way to the ring. This mountain, this behemoth of a man, he might not look like it, but he has the strength of a bull and the grit of a god.
And he might not look like he has the strength of a bull with the horns on his head. Definitely might be condescending. But hey man, these are some big ass luchadors. Some of the biggest I've probably ever seen in my life.
Well, this man might not be big. This is Super Titan or Super Titan, as we have yet another great example of the Lucha Libre style. Just look at these guys, man. Just all so just dressed to the gills. They know how big of a night tonight is, LeVar. They know exactly what this means for them. As folks, you thought we had only a few matches with big stakes on the line. Well, do not be surprised. After our fourth participant comes out, I will be allowed to reveal to you what the victor of this match is awarded with.
This man, Super Titan. Now, this is a man I know a little bit about, know a little bit of history about him. Absolute monster in Mexico, champion, absolute dominator of opponents, absolutely just known for bringing the pain and bringing that energy that you love to see in a match, and with the clashes of the other two opponents. And the last one about to come out, I cannot wait to see what Super Titan does in ROG, and personally can't wait to see what he does in this match.
Super Titan, a former Puro Lucha light heavyweight champion, a former Puro Lucha six-man tag team champion, Toro Bravo, a former Puro Lucha world heavyweight champion, El Tigre, a CMPW former middleweight champion, and then there is our fourth participant, LeVar, a man who I have seen across APW, UWP, CMPW, Puro Lucha, a man who I have grown to be a huge fan of. It is this man right here, Nino Infinito, and my God, does he have swagger? Does he have grit? Does this man have grit?
I was about to say, you was talking about dressed to the absolute T, and this man Infinito that came with the sauce, and that's what you gotta love to see. Because when you look good, you play good.
That's the type of stuff that
What's at stake?
Nino Infinito, the fourth participant in this fatal four-way Fantastico match, LeVar. So now I can finally let the fans at home stop wondering what the winner receives. And folks, that is the winner of this match will be in the inaugural match for the ROG Openweight Championship at a future dated show.
Man, at the end of the day, from all the matches we've seen, the things at stake just adds up, and the victors just show who wanted more, who was hungry for it, and that's what we're about to see right now. Let's get to it.
Fans, do bear with me and LeVar. These are four very fast, very athletic men, so things might get a little out of handle, but we are going to do our absolute best here, as Toro Bravo immediately showing everyone that this is his ring as he tries to assert dominance. But look at Nino Infinito.
Infinito trying to get in the mix of the two biggest people in the match, and it might have just cost him as El Tigre just dumped him on his face.
We got the two big men And the two smaller sized men going at one another. Jesus, what a tilt-a-whirl sidewall slam on the knee as El Tigre focusing in on Toro Bravo as Infinito and Super Titan are worried about one another.
Absolutely. This might just be a good play from both men trying to take out the biggest threat to them. El Tigre's biggest threat is definitely Toro, another big man to him. Infinito's biggest threat is definitely Titan, another man his size, which he's about to try to take out right now. Quick pin.
You see right there, LeVar, that is kind of a difference at times between competitors. You see El Tigre sat outside of the ring and was mocking a little bit, where Toro Bravo, he was all about pressing the matter. Folks, this is a one-fall match. This is not elimination. This is whoever gets the first 3 count is the victor. So there are going to be 2 men in this match that do not need to be involved with the finish.
Absolutely, and that shows how much is at risk as a big swanton bomb to a standing Infinito takes him out, and we just seen the strength from Titan with that stalling suplex. And it's just
more
so much going on.
Toro Bravo definitely wants to get his get back. And Super Titan probably feels like a smaller man should not be able to overpower him. El Tigre and Toro Bravo trying to get a quick alliance, but the animal's outsmarted by the Infinito and big neck breaker by the Infinito.
And that's the thing about these Fatal 4-Way matches. Small alliances can always form. We saw earlier Tigre and Titan had a little alliance taking out somebody in the beginning, and we just saw another one, but got thwarted by Infinito as Titan just got tossed.
Oh, wait a minute. Look at El Tigre. Oh, wait a minute. Lamar on the chair. Oh, he just avoided it. Jeez.
Probably just saved his career right there. Didn't want to see it end a little too early. This is his first match. It's a big tilt-a-whirl. Oh my God, to the armbar.
Super Titan not having any of that. Refusing to let this opportunity fall to the wayside. But geez, El Tigre just sitting there getting rolled up by Super Titan. World Bravo doesn't see it. Infinito, I think, broke it up by getting physically thrown into the cover by Titan.
Again, gonna roll to the outside, take another breather, smart plays as the big man go for the bear hug on Titan, but gets broken up again by Infinito. Infinito's been playing smart, knowing his moments, but getting dropped on the back of his neck at the same time.
Right now, the big man is in the driver's seat here. Infinito is sitting outside of the ring. Super Titan waiting for that opening. Titan not able to grab Toro Bravo, but now finally he has him. What's he gonna do here with him? Oh, wait a second.
Put on ropes, and Lucha Libre. It's about multiple things, but at the end of the day, that high fly is gonna come out off the rope, full speed ahead.
Oh my God! And look at inside the ring, Nino Infinito, the back outside by Titan. This is exactly the type of stuff we were talking about, LeVar. This is the type of stuff that fans can expect to see from Ring of Glory.
What a tilt-a-whirl arm drag from off the top rope. It's so much going on at once as a pin by Infinito trying to steal it. Oh, but broken up by El Titan, sliding in the ring at the right moment, right time. As now all 4 men are in the ring going right back to brawling.
Look at Toro Bravo. Toro Bravo has really been trying to focus both Infinito and El Tigre in this match. He really hasn't been paying much mind to Super Titan, which I think has been a big negative for him because Titan's been taking advantage of it, but El Tigre is starting to use that chair in an educated manner.
The chair got slid into the match very early and is now finally coming into play, which is definitely oh my God!
Oh God! El Tigre just refusing to let up. Oh my God!
I mean, a shot at gold is on the line. The first inaugural champion, I do whatever it takes.
I can't blame you. I cannot blame you whatsoever. As I said earlier tonight, these guys are all prize fighters. As Toro Bravo and Super Titan are on the outside. What is Titan looking for? Yet another chair.
Oh my God, but just getting absolutely dozed by Thor on the outside and inside the ring. Infinito's taking it to El Tigre.
Infinite DDT! Oh my goodness, this could be it. 1, 2. Oh. Nino
definitely-
Infinito, man.
Man, I definitely think he bounced the skull off that chair with that DDT too. And he might pay for it. Jesus! Over the shoulder dunk.
Yeah, he paid for something all right.
And every man is down, and Titan is the only one up right now. This could be a wise moment if T-Ray gets to his feet right as I say something. And I'm going to the top rope.
On, baby. Super Titan on the top! He connects for Infinito. Oh, good awareness by Nino Infinito there.
Absolutely, but let's talk about that beautiful, picture-perfect shooting star press. And I remember you said it earlier, Toro wasn't targeting Titan, but Titan is definitely targeting Toro. He got a problem with him.
Oh, wait a minute. Nino hits the 630. This could do it. Altigone in the middle of the ring. Two. Oh, goodness. There has been two close times in this match, LeVar, where both Super Titan and Toro Bravo have not been in the ring to see what is going on, as Toro Bravo this time is focusing on Titan too. Nino Infinito steals it.
Absolutely, another 630 off the top rope, and he went for it so discreetly, nobody noticed.
This is going to be one half of the inaugural ROG Openweight Championship, and folks, goodness, the action doesn't stop here. Me and LeVar are still here, so sit tight and get your snacks going.
You gotta be.
There is no way this man is here. Jordan Lock, LeVar, we have a living legend in the building with us tonight.
I don't know what was the budget for this show, but we've definitely blown it. Ladies and gentlemen, Jordan Lock is live in the building.
The man who built TCN, Jordan Lock, the Mountain Conqueror, the King Slayer, former IWF World Champion, former PWS World Champion, former WZW World Champion, Jordan Lock is in ROG. My goodness, there is no way.
You got him for the co-main event. This isn't even the finale.
Oh, wait a minute. He's motioning for a mic.
Wow. It has been far too long. In case you don't know me, my name is Jordan Lock. The man that built the brand, the Mountain Conqueror, and the Kingslayer. TCN was my home years ago, but now, ROG is my home. With that, I challenge anyone in that locker room to welcome me back and...
There is no way. We have an open challenge, LeVar.
You gotta be wondering who's answering the call. If we got Jordan Lock here, you gotta imagine who else is in that locker room ready to fight the returning Jordan Lock back home.
Who is it gonna be? There is no way! None! Oh my God!
This is the first pay-per-view, and we got Jordan Lock, and we're talking that with Anthony Martin.
This is the co-main event, LeVar. This is only the co-main event.
This isn't even the finish.
I need to know the budget for this show, because we have Anthony Martin in the building, Chicago's own, Chicago's baby boy, here in Philadelphia for Ring of Glory. Both Jordan Lock and Anthony Martin are in ROG. What is happening?
This is definitely bringing a tear to my eye and definitely a tear to the crowd. Two absolute legends. It's the only way I can describe these two men. Anthony Martin and Jordan Lock. You've had to know this. What plug you got? Who told you about this? You had to know before.
I did not know a thing. All I can tell you is that both of these men are world beaters. Both of these men have been champions anywhere they have gone. And both of these men, LeVar, are in Ring of Glory.
They definitely just put the glory in ROG because, man, if these two at the top of the locker room, just imagine all the other talent we're going to get to see that didn't even appear tonight.
The co-main event, the return of Jordan Locke, Anthony Martin, first time ever. Let's go.
And Jordan Locke already off the rip, showcasing the power and just talking to Anthony Martin. But just listen to that crowd, Brian. Listen to how loud they are.
It's absolutely incredible. The prodigal son has returned home. A legend and a veteran of the game has made his debut. This is just... I'm marking out here, LeVar. I can't believe that I have got the honor to call these matches here tonight.
Absolutely. I'm trying to contain it a little bit, trying to stay focused. But, you know, it's getting a little difficult, man. Oh, my God. And a big knee to the face from Anthony Martin. Not taking that to that knee bar kindly. Going to attack the knee himself, delivering these big shots straight to the bone.
These are just two top guys. You put these guys anywhere in any company in the world and they are going to be certified main eventers. They are going to be certified needle movers. And that is the type of action that we are going to see here from both of them, as Anthony Martin heating up with a huge forearm to the chin.
Full speed ahead. You better watch out. And Anthony Martin right back on an attack from that knee. That's what you got to think of. These two are absolute veterans, and Anthony Martin is showcasing that right now. Look at that, wisely attacking the knee, but Jordan Locke doing the same thing with that knee bar early on. Definitely going to show some effects later in the match.
Anthony knows exactly what Jordan Locke looks for at the end of matches. That skeleton key knee strike to the face, and working on those legs is exactly going to prevent him from using that maneuver, already lessening his arsenal, and it is just miraculous. I can't believe we have both of these guys in ROG right now, our co-main event.
Man, you know, the people, you know, Anthony's people back home in Chicago are definitely proud to see this man here in Philly. I'm happy to see him in Philly. The crowd's happy to see him. But now Jordan Locke getting back in control, gonna whip him from out the corner. Oh, back to him.
My goodness.
God.
Jordan Locke off the ropes.
Already showing off that beautiful backflip out the corner. And Brian, man, I know you was marking out, man, but like, you gotta let me know who's your favorite. You're right. You gotta let me know now.
I mean, I've called so much of Jordan Locke's career that I naturally have to go with that man. I have to go with the Mountain Conqueror, the King Slayer, as Anthony Martin. It has been the night of reaching out for the rope, and I would expect nothing less from a professor of the game, Anthony Martin.
Absolutely. Is Jordan Locke gonna lift him up on the shoulders?
Looking down the barrel, connects LeVar.
Oh my God! And with the throw it on the mat, and a big kick out from Anthony Martin. I would have been a little disappointed if it ended right there. I'm trying to see
wait a minute, the skeleton key knee strike. But wait a second, LeVar, who is this? Whoa! No, who is this man?
Always just gotta leave it up to somebody to ruin something good. This is why we don't have good things. Oh my God.
Oh, wait a minute. I don't know if you see it in the back of his shirt. That can't be the diamond. That cannot be. Dylan Drake is here. The diamond is in ROG, and he just planted Jordan Locke and Anthony Martin, ruining this co-main event, folks. We have to clean up here, but go nowhere. Main event, Ring of Glory, Genesis of Glory, up next. LeVar, man, it has been a night, it has been an experience, and it has been a day of a lifetime, as it is main event time. Ladies and gentlemen, Ring of Glory, Genesis of Glory, the time has finally come. Big Meaty Men, Part 2, Electric Boogaloo. The winner of this match, out of Bull Bronson and the Deadly Komodo, will go on to face Liam McGuire for the inaugural ROG World Heavyweight Championship. LeVar, man, how are you feeling?
I am great. It's been an absolute amazing show from all the matches we've seen tonight, and this one might just take the cake.
This is the man that I'm terrified of. I will openly admit that. These are two men that I'm not getting involved in. This is just, do you see these guys? Look at the back on this man. He could hold a skyscraper there.
Hey, two absolute tanks about to go head to head, as we saw the first two tanks go earlier. And we saw Liam McGuire go up against Casey King, who, as we know, Liam McGuire ended up pulling out the victory. And now I know he's backstage watching this match with a close eye, because the winner of this match will be his opponent for the ROG World Heavyweight Championship. So you know he's got to be paying real close attention.
You're absolutely correct. And speaking about backstage, I did hear Liam McGuire actually said he was excited to watch who would win, because he could not wait to see which one of his brothers in arms that he could wait to see in the main event of our weekly television show. It is confirmed, LeVar, we have a television series, baby, Glory Grappling. But you know what? It doesn't matter, because right now it matters on these two men, Bull Bronson, Komodo. Main event, Genesis of Glory begins now.
Absolutely. Oh my God, and a big elbow straight to the mouth to start it off. And we already seeing a little bit of the strength, a little snap suplex, some light to start us off.
This is, you know, you were talking about, you were worried about the ring breaking. You didn't know how it didn't break. I think this is the match where if there's going to be a risk of it breaking, it's when you have these two mountain behemoths in the ring with them.
Oh, 100%. The first guys, we were saying, what, 250 plus? This is easily 280, 290 from both sides, as we get a big splash from Komodo.
Oh, he's not done.
Oh my God, part two, electric boogaloo. Running it straight back and dropping all that weight down to the... Are you serious?
Oh!
This has just got to be a crime.
Oh my God!
Oh my God!
Oh God! That man is 300 plus pounds easily, and he just dropped himself weight first on not just Bull Bronson's stomach, but his back too, and a vicious Uranagi. Good God!
I was being generous. I said 280, and I don't know if it's the right time to be taunting Bull Bronson, because he's got to be feeling some type of damage. But finally getting a little back in control, snap DDT. And Brian, I want to ask you, man, these two definitely was watching that first match, Casey King versus Liam. Do you think maybe they're trying to develop a mindset, they know Liam's watching backstage, trying to show a little something to Liam backstage, letting them know what he has in store for him?
Oh, I wouldn't doubt it at all. You know, it's just these guys are all warriors, man. They come out here ready to put their lives on the line. Everything, their body, their mind, anything you can think of. These warriors come out here and put it on the line for me and you, for these fans and all the fans at home, man. Like, this has been seriously a once-in-a-lifetime event. And just look at the athleticism and the agility of Komodo, LeVar, and that is exactly the type of talent we have here in ROG, man. Like, these are two mountains of men that refuse to stay down.
Absolutely. And you know what them big boys don't play. Like, we gonna come and we gonna go get it.
Oh, God.
I was just straight over the shoulder. No minimum effort. Spinning them around. Komodo. Oh my God, small package. We seen one victory get stolen tonight. One big kick out from Komodo.
Oh, look at that, but Bull Bronson returning to sender, LeVar, saying if you can do it, I can do it better. And that's, honestly, I think that might be kind of an issue here for Liam McGuire, is the fact that, don't get me wrong, I don't doubt the man, but both Bull Bronson and Komodo are, let's be honest, they easily have 20, 30, 40 pounds on Liam McGuire.
Absolutely. Outpower, outsize. Oh my God, big deadlift to the shoulder. And they're definitely sending the message to Liam McGuire, flaunting the strength, the extra power that they got over him. And it's coming from both men. Both men confident that they're going to take this home.
You know, and of course, we'll see how long this match goes for, so we can actually get a true peek into their gas tanks. But you know, if this lasts a little while, you have to think as Liam McGuire, you better be doing some serious thinking on your game plan to beat either one of these guys, because truthfully, LeVar, this matchup right here, no disrespect to McGuire or King, but this could very well be a world title match on these guys' caliber.
Absolutely, on its own, these two absolute back and forth. We've seen both men heavily in control at certain moments in this match, and with Casey King and McGuire, it was kind of, you know, for a lot of the bit, it was one-sided. It wasn't as even as this one. Wait a damn second.
There's no way. Oh my God!
Photo!
You know what they say, LeVar, you don't start a headbutting competition with the Samoan, and that is something that Bull Bronson is learning the hard way, as Komodo just showing exactly why he is a new breed of heavyweight contender. That man is 300 some odd pounds, and he just got caught by Bull Bronson, but Komodo fighting out of it.
I'm gonna turn around. Oh, big sleeper choke. Oh yeah, just put him to sleep, choke him out. And you seen how he rolled him away from the ropes. That's smart right there. That's a game plan. That's he was stinking. Using his brain.
That's smart ring awareness by Komodo as Bull Bronson fighting his way out. But now Bull Bronson with some strength of his own.
Big fall away slam. And now going to deliver that pain and punishment, targeting the arms. And try to lift him up and get swept out from under by Komodo.
Oh, wait a minute, man. Oh, man.
There's that power. Once again. Gut wrench from straight off the ground. Oh, my God. And a stomp to the back of the head.
Just brutal. Absolutely brutal. And now Komodo has him up once again, man. And that Samoan Valley driver. Jesus.
SVD couldn't get the job done too. And a big boy kick out. And Komodo definitely thought that that was going to be it. Going from the choke to that SVD and once again going to the top rope.
Oh, Komodo, huge splash connecting on the Bull Bronson. That has to be it.
Absolutely too. Oh my God. I've never seen a big boy get up and get down that quickly in my life. That is terrifying to see, especially being the person landed on.
Bull Bronson, man, he has that dog in him. Both of these guys, everyone that we've seen tonight, LeVar, has showed they got that dog in them. All of these competitors showing us tonight exactly what we are to expect from Ring of Glory talent, man. And it is just unrelenting grit and glory out of everybody.
Grit and glory, that is two absolute things we've seen from everybody tonight, in which you cannot deny as Komodo goes bouncing off the barricade.
Oh,
and off the steps.
Well, Bull Bronson said it doesn't have to be technical, it just has to work.
Absolutely. And when it comes to world title contendership, like, you know, you win this match, you got a clear shot at the gold. You gotta do something. Gotta do something to pull out the win, even if it means a count out victory.
We're at a 6 count, LeVar. Our main event, man. You know the referee does not want to count these guys out, but both of them looking kind of like a truce, making their ways into the ring, and now we're in back to action as he's squeezing Komodo's head, getting that blood out. You see it on the bridge of his nose.
Absolutely trying to open up that wound a little bit more, bouncing his face off the mat like a basketball.
Oh man, oh man.
Into that corner, looking for a safe space, but ended up getting in the danger zone.
Caught again was Komodo, but fighting out once more, man. I know, wait a minute. Komodo, oh God.
Ooh, big power bomb.
Jesus. That was rough. There is so much weight getting thrown around here. Jesus.
Big scoop slam.
Oh man, not again.
Let's continue it off the ropes. Oh, finally, Bronson rolling out the way. Finally learned from his mistakes earlier after getting hit, what was it, like 4 or 5 times?
4 times in a row. Pump handle, one-arm power bomb by Bronson as he swings and he hits that clothesline from Dallas, Texas. Connecting hard, brother.
Absolutely, and now that low-key just got me a little excited for what if it's Bronson versus Liam McGuire, Lariat versus Lariat. from Texas to London. Like, who got the better lariat? Who can deliver that knockout blow first?
Something I don't know if you noticed it is when Bull Bronson pinned Komodo to try to end the match with that clothesline from Dallas. He gave a big exhale, so you got to start to think. We are in the 9th inning here for this match. This could go either way right now. These guys are spent, respectfully, LeVar.
Absolutely, we've seen the Samoan Valley driver. We've seen the clothesline seen the lariat from Dallas, and we are definitely in the end game. And a stomp to that knee with the knee brace on it could definitely be showing some effect here.
Now Komodo, oh wait a minute, oh god, we just fought off disaster there. Thank you, Bull.
Absolutely, and that ring breaking definitely might have just happened if both of them boys went to that top rope.
I don't know if Bull wants to do this right now. You know, I get it, you're confident, but the match is not won yet. And look at that. Commentator's curse really lives on here.
Got it. Big boy running at him like a brick wall. Mowing him down. Could that be it? One.
Need a 2 count. Komodo's getting fired up, LeVar.
Let's start a headbutt competition with a Samoan. As he bangs his head off the corner, but getting caught. Bronson off the ropes. Big over the top, sends him crashing down.
Big back body drop sends the big man down. Bull Bronson following him to the outside of the ring. This is where you got to be careful here. You do not want to get counted out. But at this point, I wouldn't blame either man if they did want to get a count out victory, because good lord, those gas tanks have to be on fumes.
Absolutely, and that's probably why Komodo was going to the outside, catch a quick breather, get a break, but Bronson not letting up at all, which is something you got to do in late game, just like this. Big elbow across the back of the neck.
Just slamming his head down to the mat, not allowing Komodo to get any form of rest, whether it be 1 second or 30. Bull Bronson is on top of him, and he is trying to make a name for himself here in the main event of Genesis of Glory, LeVar.
Absolutely. It's one more time over the shoulder. Big power slam for Bull Bronson. And you just gotta be wondering, Brian, when is the kill shot coming? When is it gonna happen? Because at this point, I just feel like it's definitely about to be an out of nowhere victory from one of these men.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, LeVar. Just a minute. Oh my god, he has him.
Oh my god!
That was reinforced by steel beams.
How does Komodo have the energy to get that shoulder anywhere off the mat after taking a fall away slam from the second rope?
That was incredible, man. That was seriously. I'm lost for words. That is incredible.
Bronson just straight back to these elbows. You've seen him hit 3P elbows 3 times, a hat trick for the hat trick. And oh my god!
Clothesline from Dallas.
And what did I say about that kill shot out of nowhere? And that's where it was. Bronson just clocked his ticket to be possibly the next World Heavyweight Champion, the first World Heavyweight Champion.
Ladies and gentlemen, I've been Brian Williams. This has been LeVar Johnson. This has been Genesis of Glory, and we will see you on the flip side.